Okay, Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the class. How's everybody doing?
Good. I'm doing good.
I see there are many new faces this week.
Miss Jaime, can you hear me or not?
Is there anyone that I recognize? A few familiar names, but a lot of new faces. Anyone would like to start introducing themselves very briefly?
Actually, my name is Muhammad Faiz. I'm using my
Faris,
brother's.
are you trying to say something?
Yeah.
Because I cannot hear you.
Hello. Hello, can you hear
Faris,
me?
are you are on, not on mute, but I can't seem to hear what you're trying to say. Would you like to say something? Okay, if you're shy to speak, the new faces and the new names, why don't you just type in the chat box?
Hello.
Tell us where you are from and what you do for a living. Okay, so you can let us know. And then when you type, others who are reading your comments will be able to get to know you as well. Okay, so you can type in the comment box. Okay, Faris, you've got a problem with your microphone. That's fine. It happens to the best of us. Okay, so why don't we all quickly type in the chat box where we are from and what we do for a living. Like for example, my name is Aimi Shahira. I have been teaching for about 12 years and I am from Penang. So what about the rest of you? Oh, Zahida, you can hear Faris. How come I cannot hear Faris? Huh? Is it my... Faris, can you say something?
Hello, Assalamualaikum, teacher.
Sharon, are you saying something as well?
Can I introduce myself? My name is Sharon Izzah bin Samsudin.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm living in Alustar, Kedah.
Oh, okay, now I can hear all of it.
Can you hear me, teacher?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me, my voice, teacher?
Yes, Sharul, I hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
Okay, welcome, Sharul.
Yeah, before this, I have already joined the class, English class.
This class? My class, is it?
I forgot the teacher. Then at the halfway, I break. After that, after puasa, I continue. This is my second class.
Second class. Okay, welcome back, Sharul.
Nice to meet you and my friend also.
Okay, nice to meet you, Sharul. Faris, can you say something now? It was my microphone, not your microphone. Sorry.
Okay. Hi, good evening, Miss Aimi Shahira. Can you hear me or not?
Yes, I can hear you now.
I would like to introduce myself.
Yes, please.
Actually, my name is not really Muhammad Faris. Muhammad Faris is my brother's name. My youngest brother's name.
Okay. You're using his computer, is it?
Yeah, I'm using his computer and his Zoom account. Actually, my name is Muhammad Faiz bin Zakaria.
Muhammad Faiz, so Faiz and Faris.
I'm from Kolokrai, Kelantan.
Kelantan. Are you in Kelantan right now?
Yes, at my home right now.
Okay. What do you do for a living, Faiz?
I'm a salesman.
You're a salesman. Okay. The rest of you, Hisham, would you like to introduce yourself?
Teacher.
Salam. Hi.
I'm Muhammad Hisham from Greek, Perak.
Okay. Hi.
The most famous location or area at Perak.
Indeed, of course.
Yes. Okay, thank you. I the first meeting all this guy to teach to influence my English language.
Okay.
My objective.
All right. What do you do as a job, Hisham? What's your job?
Government servant.
Government servant. Okay, same here. All right. Nice to meet you, Hisham.
Okay.
Hidayah, would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, hi.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening,
everyone. My name is Nur Hidayah. I'm from Johor Bahru, and I also
You are? Hidayah?
Hello, hello.
Hello, yes, we can.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. My name is Nur Hidayah. I'm from Johor Bahru, and my job is government servant also.
Government servant. Okay, all
Hello.
right.
Yeah.
May I know in which sector?
Health sector.
In the health sector. Okay,
Yeah.
right. Welcome, Hidayah. Huda is my student who's been with me for the past couple of classes. But Huda, would you like to reintroduce yourself to our new friends tonight? Huda? Are you able to come to the mic? Nur
Sorry,
Huda.
teacher, I'm driving.
Oh,
Just
you're
came
driving.
back from my parents' house. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Give me 10 minutes for me to reach at home.
Okay, don't worry. Don't please drive safely. Okay, Huda.
Okay. I can introduce myself. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm Nahuda. From Puja Alam.
Mhm.
So I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher. Okay, welcome, Huda, and please drive safely.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Zahida, also a familiar face and a familiar name. Zahida, can you introduce yourself to our friends?
Hello, and Assalamualaikum teacher and friends. My name is Hida. I'm from Terengganu, and like Hidayah, I'm also work in Jabatan Kesihatan, Klinik Kesihatan.
In the health sector, yeah. All
Yes.
right. Thank you, Hidayah. Haziq. Hi, Haziq. I think Haziq is the youngest, should be the youngest in the group, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, teacher.
Haziq, do you want to
Good
introduce
evening.
yourself?
I'm Haziq from Selangor. I'm 18 years old. I will probably go for UTM at the end of this month.
You're going to? You?
UTM,
Wow. Okay, that's nice. In what course?
engineering course.
Engineering course. That's great. So you're leaving this end of the month, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, all the best to you.
teacher.
Okay. Zaharuddin, could you introduce yourself, Zaharuddin?
Yeah, okay. Assalamualaikum, teacher and everybody.
Waalaikumsalam.
Sorry, for this time I'm actually not in my house. I'm outside. I'm having
Okay.
a dinner tonight with my family. So I just want to join the class and to listen only.
Oh,
Maybe I
good
will
for you. Okay.
video now. So I'm Zahruddin right now from Seluang Bureau. I work as a government servant currently. And the purpose to join this class is to improve my English, especially on communication skill.
Okay. Zaharuddin, are you also from the health industry? No.
No, the government servant, more
Government
towards
servant.
management and planning, something like that.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Welcome, Zaharuddin.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Last but not least, let's get Fazli to introduce yourself, Fazli.
Assalamualaikum, Teacher Aimi and all my friends. Right.
Waalaikumsalam.
My name is Muhammad Fazli. I'm staying at Shah Alam and I'm work in utility company.
All right. Is it a private or a public company?
It's a private company.
It's a private company. Okay. What's your purpose of joining the class?
My purpose is I want to improve my communication skills and then to improve my presentation skill also.
Okay, all right. Hopefully you'll be able to achieve that slowly but surely. Okay, right. So welcome everyone. I think I have not missed any one of you. Yep, we've got to know everybody briefly. Hopefully, as we go along the class, we'll get to know each other and our dreams and hopes of joining the class and what we hope to achieve after a period of time of learning English. Okay, so let's continue and begin with our lesson for tonight. So, did you able to look? I mean, did you able to download the, what do you call it? The slides that I pass on our WhatsApp group? Were you able to see and study a bit about what we'll be doing tonight? Anyone able to do that? Yes, good job. Yeah. All right. So while we go through the lesson, feel free to always stop me if you have any questions or if you feel like I'm going a bit too fast or there are things that you do not understand. Please do not hesitate to stop me. Or if you are not comfortable stopping me, you can always write in the chat box. So once in a while, I will be checking the chat box. Okay. So let's begin, inshallah. All right, first things first. Can you see my screen, everybody? Can you see the screen? Yes? No?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Yes,
okay.
yes. Very
All
clear.
right, very
Very
clear.
clear.
Great.
Okay.
So now I'm sure in your line of work, it does not matter whatever work we do, whether we are in the government sector or we're in the public sector, or even when we're at homes or going out, we always need to give feedback or review. Okay, so tonight what we'll be doing is we'll be looking at the proper steps of giving reviews or feedback. But first things first, what are or when would you usually give reviews? If you could give me some examples. When?
Right, right
Yeah,
after
Faiz?
we purchase something.
Yes, right after we purchase something. For example, Faiz? Like
We purchase stuff or clothes from online
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 shopping.
online shop.
Yes,
Yes,
yes. Okay,
online app or something like
like
doing
Shopee.
yeah, Shopee
Mhm.
or Lazada, anything like that.
Yes, yes, you are right. So with the rise of online shopping, people are getting used to giving reviews and giving feedbacks. But sometimes when you read reviews, they are not helpful. Or sometimes when you read reviews, they don't give any descriptions. Or even worse, sometimes you are trying to read a review on a certain product, for example, for a certain type of food, but the review you're reading is about a cloth or type of clothing. So, how do we give proper reviews? Tonight, we'll be looking at that, inshallah. Okay. Right. So, the class objectives usually, when I begin the class, we will go through a few objectives, not too ambitious, but we will try to achieve little important things. So, for tonight, what we will be doing is hopefully we'll be able to understand the importance of reviews. That's number one. And then the 5 steps of giving review, there are actually a lot of other steps, but I feel these 5 are utmost important. So we will look at the 5 steps of giving reviews. And finally, in your groups, we are going to have a group speaking activity later. You will choose a product to review. Okay? All right. So these are our simple objectives for tonight. Right. So now let's talk about when we give reviews. Okay, we are going to watch this video. Can you hear the sound, everyone?
Yes, clear.
Yes, yeah. Okay. So I'll play the video again.
Sophia is an inventor, and for her newest project, she needs hundreds of teleportation units. Sophia orders these units online from different sellers. She quickly learns which sellers provide the best products and services. Sophia knows that there will be other people wanting to buy teleportation units who need to know which sellers they can trust. She also knows we all make more informed decisions if we can learn from each other's experiences. So after every purchase, she describes how good or bad her shopping experience was. Her reviews will help everyone in the Trustpilot community. And the businesses that sell teleportation units will gain valuable insights from Sophia's customer feedback. Sophia also benefits from writing reviews because each seller can reach out to her to sort out any service issues if necessary.
Okay. So I'll be repeating the video, but just to see that if you manage to understand what are the key points of the video. What is the product being sold based on the video? What's the product? Anybody? What is the product that is being shown in the video and being sold?
It's a teleporting unit.
Yeah, it's a teleportation unit. Okay. So how many buyer do you see in the video?
100.
Hundreds units, but only one buyer, right? Correct?
Yeah, correct.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to play the video for the second time. This time around, I would like you to pay attention to the words in orange. Okay. So as you read the subtitle, there will be some of the words colored in orange. So pay attention to those words. Okay, second time. Yeah, we're going to look at it for the second time.
Sophia is an inventor, and for her newest project, she needs hundreds of teleportation units. Sophia orders these units online from different sellers. She quickly learns which sellers provide the best products and services. Sophia knows that there will be other people wanting to buy teleportation units who need to know which sellers they can trust. She also knows we all make more informed decisions if we can learn from each other's experiences. So after every purchase, she describes how good or bad her shopping experience was. Her reviews will help everyone in the Trustpilot community. And the businesses that sell teleportation units will gain valuable insights from Sophia's customer feedback. Sophia also benefits from writing reviews because each seller can reach out to her to sort out any service issues if necessary.
Okay, all right. So we've looked at some words that are related to giving feedback and giving reviews. Now let's check our understanding with the next slide. Okay, so some quiz for you. Number one, I'm just going to call name, yeah? Mr. Hisham, could you read and answer number one?
Will be 1C, cheap travel.
Yeah,
Right.
Kak. A teleportation unit allows for cheap travel, you think?
Yes.
Yes, it could be true, but it's actually about time traveling.
All time travel.
Yeah, so that's why you saw in the video, Sophia, she moved from one place to another. Okay, so a teleportation unit is something used for time traveling.
Time travel. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't exist, but you know, the idea, people have been toying with the idea. All right, so now let's go to number two. Can I get Huda is driving? Zahida. Zahida, could you read number two? Zahida, are you around?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
yes,
Zahida.
I can.
Okay.
Number two, Sophia describes her buying experience because A, she wants to help other buyers.
Yeah, because she writes reviews so that she can help other buyers. All right, good. Okay, number three, there's no ABC, so you need to come up with your own answer. Let me ask Shai. Shai, would you like to do number three?
Sophia can help the sellers.
Okay, so Sophia can help the sellers, but how can she gain the benefit herself? Let's say we write review, kita pun dapat untung sekali when we write review. How? How is that so?
Maybe she can gain her own customer.
She can gain her own maybe trust from other buyers as well. And also in case you have problem, if you do not write review about the problem, you will not be able to solve it. For example, if you use Grab application and you ordered some food, for example, but the orders that arrive for you were not as you have purchased or as you have ordered. So by writing review, you will allow the shop to help you or to refund in case there's anything wrong. So that's how we as customers benefit when we write review as well. Okay, so it's a two-way process. We will benefit, other people will benefit, and also the shopper or the seller will benefit. Okay, so that's why we need to write reviews. Now let's guess the meanings, everybody. Number 4, these are all the words or phrases that are in orange in the video. I'm going to give you some time to think about it. You don't have to give me exact meaning. You can give examples. Okay, so what is the meaning of informed decision? What's the meaning of feedback? And what's the meaning of insights? So all these answers you can type in the chat box. Okay. You can Google if you want to, or if you want to give a description, you want to describe rather than give meaning, pun boleh. If you want to use these words in a sentence, pun boleh. Okay, so let's take about 2 minutes so that we can type in the chat box the meanings or how we understand all these 3 words. Okay, so number 1 is informed decision. Number 2 is feedback. And number 3 is insights. Semua perkataan ni, all these words can be found in the video and they were colored in orange just now. Okay, so no right or wrong answer, just based on how or what you understand about these 3 words. Let's see if we have anyone writing in the chat box already. So informed decision, what's the meaning? Feedback, what's the meaning? So Haziq say insight, a deep understanding about the product. Yes, very good, Haziq. So that's the meaning of insight. You have a deep understanding about a certain product. Okay, what about the rest of you? What about the other 2? Informed decision. You can use in a sentence, yeah? Shy, insight means understanding or info or experiences from expert pun, betul? Yes? Correct? Okay, let's go to feedback now. What's the meaning of giving feedback, or what is a feedback? You can use it in a sentence. Try using it in a sentence pun boleh. If anyone could type that in the chat box. Let's get Faiz to type that in the chat box, Faiz. Feedback. How do you use feedback in a sentence? Okay, Sharul, you said complain. Yes. Sometimes when you give feedback, you complain. That's true. Zahida, feedback means giving review or description of a product. Yes. Hidayah mentioned feedback is information about the product. Correct, Hidayah. And Zahrudin mentioned that you give response. That's how you give feedback. Correct. And Shai also mentioned you give comments on how to improve. So correct, feedback, you can either give comments on improving or you can sometimes complain. Complaining is also giving feedback actually. Cuma it's not very professional when you complain so much. All right. Fazli mentioned feedback is giving information or reactions. That's a good one, Fazli. You give reactions about product. So you're able to say you're happy about the purchase, you are disappointed with the purchase. That's the meaning of reaction, yeah? Okay, and Hidayah, good. You give rating. When you rate a certain thing, you give 3 stars out of 5. That's a feedback. Even when you do not give any descriptions, you just give ratings or star. Yes, you are also giving feedback. Okay, the last word. What is informed decision? If anyone can type in the chat box what they understand from the word or the phrase informed decision. What does it mean? To make informed decision. Anyone would like to try? Telling result. Okay, Sharul, informed decision. Is it like telling result? Could be in some way. because of a review that you read somewhere, so based on it, the result is you decide to buy or you decide not to buy. Any other understanding? Okay, Shai, you mentioned that after research about the product, someone make decision to buy. Yes, correct. Okay, so that's the meaning of informed decision. So you say you are only able to make an informed decision if you have research about the product. Okay, so for example, I would say I am only able to make an informed decision if I should buy the new iPhone after I have read the reviews. So you do research, then you make informed decision. Maknanya decision you buat tu berasaskan information lah, bukan you sewenang-wenang membeli. So that's the meaning of informed decision. Okay. Yes, Nur Hidayah said making the best choice, correct? After you have done research about a certain product. Okay, good. So that's just ice breaking. Okay, everybody, ice breaking to get you to think a bit about reviews, to think about feedback, to think about informed decision. Now let's move on to the next activity. All right, let's see. Okay, next slide. Okay, we are going to read some example of reviews. Okay, so this first one, if you can see right at the top, that is a rating, yeah? So this person has given 4 out of 5 stars to this product. Let's have someone to read for us. Fazli, could you read for us?
Okay, quick and easy to deal with. I'm happy with the phone and the deal I got from the company. I want a good smartphone that did the basics, and the site recommended one that ticked all the boxes. Speaking with the service team helped me get exactly what I was looking for. The only reason not to giving a 5-star is the fact that I had to separately claim for the offer cashback deal rather than it being automatic, and this info wasn't stated anywhere.
Okay, thank you, Fazli. So based on this review, we can see that this person, he was very happy with his purchase, but there was something that he didn't quite appreciate. So he mentioned that this is one of the best ways to write review, yeah? So you first of all give the ratings, 4 out of 5 stars, and then you talk about everything that you love with your product. But it was not perfect. Something was missing. So you can mention one thing that could be improved at the end of your review. Okay, either you are writing or you are giving it orally. This is one way that you can do. Okay, let's look at another review, a different kind of review. Okay, this one, not good value. Right, let's get Huda. Are you home yet, Huda?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Huda, could you read this one?
Wouldn't recommend. The quality is on par with cheaper competitors. This was so bad that I tried to call the company when I got my order. The customer service representative I spoke to only answered when I called him on his private line. He was polite and said I could get a refund, but it is still poor value for money.
Yeah, so overall we can say that this person, was he happy or not happy?
Not happy.
Yeah, not happy with the purchase. What do you think this product is? It's not being mentioned, but based on the descriptions, any idea what product could this be? What do you think this is?
Not sure.
Maybe earphone.
Maybe, yeah, it could be earphone. It could be something, a household item perhaps. Yeah, because this one is very general, but it mentions about what was not good about the product. So if you're not happy with the product, again, the same thing, you begin with the rating and you mention why you would not recommend anyone buying it. So again, sometimes when you're on Shopee, you see people only rating 1 star, but you're not sure why. It's always helpful to give a reason why you've given such poor ratings. Okay, any questions so far? Let me see. The best decision have been made. Yes, okay. Correct, Hisham. Is there any question before we move on?
No.
No, yeah. So you're clear about giving good reviews, giving poor reviews and ratings, things like that that we must consider when we are writing or giving reviews. Okay, here's another video for you before we get on with the speaking activity.
Bite right into that.
Okay, wait, yeah.
It looks like a chicken breast.
Right. So as you can see, what is the product being reviewed here?
Durian.
Durian, yeah. So where I come from, durian is very famous where I come from. So this month, this particular month alone, every day, almost every day, the conversation wherever I go, either I go to work or whether we're at home with our families, we always talk about durian. Which durian is nice, which seller sells the best durian with the best price. So as I've mentioned, you will give reviews not only during working or in professional settings, you are giving review every day. So here is one video about reviewing durian. What I would like you to do as you watch the video, pay attention to these 5 elements, okay? So remember in the objectives at the beginning of the class, we talk about the 5 steps of giving review. So I would like you to identify throughout the video, what's the product being reviewed? Here we know durian. What are the qualities mentioned? Do they talk about the taste? Do they talk about the texture and things like that? And then pay attention to things that the reviewers like about durian, and then make note of what they did not like about durian. And overall, what do you think the rating would be for this product based on these people, which is the durian lah. Okay, so as you watch, pay attention to these 5 elements. Right, I'm going to play the video, yeah?
Bite right into that. It looks like a chicken breast.
You could for sure use this as a weapon or self-defense if someone breaks into your home.
It's very spiky. It looks like a scary pineapple.
It looks. Oh my god! It looks like we cut open a dragon egg.
Yeah,
and this is like a dragon
yeah.
fetus.
This is like, I feel like, yeah, it's like looks like a fetus.
Ugh.
You can smell this from the stairway. It kind of smells like rotten fruit.
It smells like cough medicine.
This smells like cough
To
medicine.
me. Oh wow, that smells so different. Somebody left like their oven on and the gas is leaking.
Oh, this is what a rotten egg would taste like. This would be that taste.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep eating it like I like it.
This does not look like fruit. Kind of like beef. Cold raw beef.
It's very salty. It tastes kind of like my grandma's kitchen.
Cheers.
Oh my god. It's like really good. Like I would eat this.
Wait a second. Why does it taste like that?
It
kind of tastes like ham.
No, I was not a fan of that.
Yeah, I could literally eat this whole plate and be totally happy.
I'm kind of disappointed because I thought I would not like it, and I do.
If you can like hide the fact that it's so disgusting looking and the texture is terrible and it doesn't taste good in with other things, like I'm sure this would be a great addition to a smoothie somehow.
It tastes very oniony, very garlicky, but something that has also been in your fridge for like 2 weeks already, and it's time you throw it out, but you just thought, hey, I can eat this.
And it was a mistake.
And it was a mistake. That's exactly what it is.
Okay, so based on what do you think about the review? Do you think overall did they like durian?
Most of them dislike the durian.
Yeah, I think one of the pairs actually liked durian.
Yeah.
What about the rest of them? What were some of the things or qualities they mentioned about the durian?
They mention about the smell and the texture of the durian.
Yeah, so the smell and texture of the durian. The couple that liked the durian, what were the things they mentioned? What made them like durian?
They say durian tastes like ham.
Yeah, yes, they said that durian tastes like ham, so they kind of like it. What are the things that you noticed they mentioned which made them like durian? Besides it tasting like ham, any other things that they mentioned that somehow made the durian easy to eat or edible to them? Did you notice anything else or did you hear anything else?
Grandma kitchen.
Yeah, grandma kitchen. Yeah, so that was a bit vague. I don't know if he liked his grandma's kitchen or not, but could be something that's positive. But there were many negative thoughts or negative opinions about durian. Could you just let me know some complaints or things they mentioned about durians that they did not like? What were some of the things?
One of the couple also mentioned that the durian tastes like a rotten fruit.
Like rotten fruit. Rotten means buah yang dah rosak. Okay, rotten fruit. What else did they mention? Yes.
They also comment that durian tastes like garlic
Tastes
and
like garlic, yeah. And
onion.
onion, yeah. I actually love garlic and onion. Probably that's why I also like durian, but for the mat salleh, they don't like that very much. What other things did they say? What about the texture?
Apart from the taste of the durian itself, they did mention it was a funny one. They did mention about the texture of the durian that you can make it as your self-defense.
Yes.
Whenever someone broke into your house, then you
Yes.
can use it as your self-defense.
Yes, they mentioned
Judging on the fact that the durian is spiky.
it's
and
spiky. Yeah, they mentioned it to be a weapon, right?
yeah, you can use it as your weapon for your self-defense.
Yeah, I think that's true. You can actually use it for self-defense. And they also mentioned that it looks like a funny looking pineapple. So they're always confusing durian with pineapple. So the Westerners sometimes they confuse durian and pineapple. So yeah, okay. All right. What about the rating? So if you think they could rate durian based on all the comments they've given, how many stars would they give to the durian?
I would say 2.
Maybe 2. Yeah, because some of them liked it, but a majority of them did not. So maybe 1.5 or 2. Yeah. So if you can just raise your hand, how many of you are fans of durian?
As a Southeast Asian myself,
Yeah.
I would rate it 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Why not 5? Why not 5, Faiz?
5 because I'm also quite agree with the Westerners also.
About the smell?
Taste, yeah, about the pungent smell.
Okay, good. All right.
They did dislikes about the durian, about the mostly about the smell,
I think
pungent
because
smell.
yeah, the smell is so, the smell lingers for
Yeah,
a very long time. That's why you're not allowed to bring it to hotels or into public
public
transportation.
transport.
Yes, because of the smell. So Huda is a fan, Fazli is a fan of durian. What about the rest? Do you guys like durian?
I like durian also, teacher.
Yeah, Sharo, of course you do.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
we've got plenty of durians from Alosta, kan? In Kedah, I mean.
yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Teacher,
good, good.
I hear from the one of the Mak Saleh said just now.
Uh-huh.
Durian feel disgusting.
Yes.
Very, I do very rude words. I think because
Yes, yes.
we cannot telling the food like that.
Yes, that's true. You are correct, Cheryl. So that's the thing about what do you want to say about that, Cheryl?
Uh, when we see the food, I think we have to accept any food lah
And
to eat.
respect, kan? And also respect food.
The food.
Yeah.
I think when I see their behavior, I see they feel very difficult to open the durian because the durian get some thorns. It is
Yeah.
difficult to them.
Yes.
Maybe when they came to the Malaysia,
Uh-huh.
where they are adapt with the culture in Malaysia, they can like the food durian lah.
True.
They have to take some time in Malaysia and live with the local people, and then they like the durian.
Yes. I think that's true, because your surrounding actually influences your perceptions. So if you live in Malaysia long enough, perhaps you will learn to love durian.
Yeah.
And you can open durian easily if you live long enough in Southeast Asia. Yeah. So
Maybe they need the assistance from us to tell them how to eat the durian.
yeah, that's why, because they had it in the US. So if they were to come and have durian in Malaysia itself, it would probably be a different experience because it's something new to them. Like, for example, we were given a type of food that we're not used to. Perhaps we would feel the same way. But it's good that you mentioned, Cheryl. When we're in front of food, we have always need to be respectful, even though we do not like the food. Kan? Right, Cheryl? Can you hear me, people? I think my connection is a bit. Okay, all right. I think.
Yes, I think your video sometimes like.
Yeah, I'm quite agree with her also.
Is it slow?
No, sometimes it suddenly stop.
It suddenly stop. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That must be my connection then, because it's raining on this side of the north. That's why my connection is a bit shaky. Okay, but if it happens again, do let me know. All right, so we've learned a bit about giving reviews and giving feedback based on these 5 steps, okay? So step number 1, mention the product. Step number 2, talk about the characteristics or the qualities of the product. Step number 3, we can talk about things that we like. Step number 4, we can talk about, let me just go back.
Bite right into that.
We can talk about what we did not like. Yeah, let me pause dulu. And finally, give a rating. Okay, so basically these 5 steps of giving feedback or review will help you give a proper one and the most helpful description in case there is anyone who is interested to know information about a certain product. Okay, we've come to the last activity for tonight, which is the group activity. Okay, let's have a look at what we are reviewing tonight. Let's get someone to read for us. Let me see who else have not read tonight. Okay, let's get Haziq to read. Haziq, could you read the instruction, Haziq?
Yes, teacher. Giving review, find a product you just recently purchased online. Leave an honest review about the product.
Okay, so I will be dividing you into 3 groups tonight. So group number 1, you will be talking about food. Remember the 5 steps just now that we've discussed. Okay. So the 5 step of mentioning what the product is, give a brief description about the product, the qualities or the characteristics, what you like, what you did not like, or what could be improved, and rating. So these 5 steps, based on these 5 steps, you are going to review a certain food together. Group number 2, you will be looking at a cleaning product that you just purchased online. And group number 3, the focus is on clothing, any types of clothing. Okay. So before I put you into the breakout rooms, do you have any question about your final task? Anyone has any questions about what you are supposed to do, how you're going to do it?
Do we need to actually rate the product?
Yes, you need to rate the product. Yes.
Let's see if we want to give it 4 out of 5 stars. Okay.
Can.
Okay.
So remember we read the sample review not long ago where it says that I would give a 4 out of 5 only because of one minor detail. That's why the product did not get 5 out of 5. So you could use that example. Okay. So let's just put you into groups. We've got 10 of you tonight. So one group will have 4 people. The other 2 groups will be yes, so we've got 11 ke 10. Okay, correct. So 2 groups with 3 people and 1 group with 4 people. All right. So let me just put you in breakout rooms dulu. 3 groups. Okay, so room number 1. Can you see the screen, everybody? Oh, I haven't shared screen. So let me share the screen again. Wait. Okay, yeah. So room number 1, we've got Fazli, Hidayah, Zaharuddin, and Zahida. So room number 1, your focus is on food. Okay. So you can share, anyone can share a food item they just purchased and discuss the 5 steps together, 5 steps of giving review. Okay. Room number 2, we've got Haziq, Hisham, and Faiz in room number 2. And room number 3, we've got Huda, Shai, and Sharul. So room number 2, Haziq, Hisham, and Faiz. The 3 of you will be talking about a cleaning product you purchased. And room number 3, Huda, Shai, and Sharul, a certain type of clothing that you bought online. Okay, so the slides have been shared. You can refer to the notes as you discuss. Now is, let's look at the time. Now is 9:35. I'm giving you 5 minutes of preparation time. Okay, so after the 5 minutes, we are going to come back and everybody in the group must speak. So divide and conquer accordingly. The 5 steps of giving review. Everyone in the group needs to have an opportunity to speak. Okay, so you will be presenting also in 5 minutes. So 5 minutes preparation time and 5 minutes for presentation. Boleh? Any questions? No, yeah. So
Miss,
yeah. Yes,
sorry,
Faiz.
could you repeat it, please? Your video sometimes lagging. I cannot hear you.
Okay. So which part did you not catch? Which part have you understood? Faiz, if you can.
About the how to review the products.
Okay, so you are going to use the 5 steps, right?
All right.
Okay, the 5 steps.
Mhm.
And you have 5 minutes to prepare
Okay.
in your groups.
Okay.
And everybody in the group must speak. So divide and conquer accordingly. And after the 5 minutes, we are coming back to the main hall. And each group will get 5 minutes to present as well.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So I'm going to open the rooms here. If you have any questions, just holler me. All right. Have fun, everyone. 5 minutes.
bite right into that. It looks like a chicken breast.
Hello.
Okay, right. So we're going to get straight into presentation. Let me share my screen again. Okay. So what's going to happen? Each group is given 5 minutes, but you don't necessarily have to use all 5 minutes. If you're able to cover all the 5 steps in less than 5 minutes, that's fine. You can stop your presentation, but do not exceed the 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's begin with group number 1. Ready? About food. If you could switch on your camera, that would be great.
Sorry, teacher, can't hear you. Let's begin with?
Let's begin with group number 1. Yeah. Of course, your group. If you could switch on your camera, that would be great. But if you have problems, then that's okay, no problem. Okay, ready? I'm going to start the time, yeah? Okay, whenever you're ready, you can start.
Okay, hello and good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good evening, everyone.
Okay.
I'm from group 1. There is 4 of us, Zahida, Fazli, Hidayah, and also Zaharuddin. So we are going to review about a new meals that introduced in the famous restaurant in our town. There's fried chicken.
Fried chicken, okay.
Yeah, ayam upin ipin. So
Wow,
next
okay.
will be continued by other speaker. Okay, Fazli or Hidayah? Oh.
Okay. The next review is about the qualities. Is the taste is so delicious and tender, and then the texture of fried chicken is very crunchy.
Good, okay. Next one, what you like most?
Okay, I continue. What we like to what we like is about their price. The price, because the price is so cheap. 1 pieces 1 ringgit, and it's make me easy to buy.
Yeah, easy to buy. Okay, that remember KFC's their tagline. What's their tagline, Hidayah? It's hingga menjilat jari. So in English, yes, it's finger licking good. Okay, good. So what you did not like about Upin Ipin fried chicken?
Maybe I can speak first because Zahra is driving.
Yeah, okay, no problem, Zaida.
What we did dislike about ayam upin ipin because it's too oily.
Okay, so that could be improved. Yeah, right. So in a nutshell, what's the rating that your group would award for ayam Upin Ipin?
Okay, teacher, for the rating, let me give.
Okay, yes, Zaurudin.
I'm Zaruddin now. I'm stopped driving.
Okay.
So for the rating, I think our group give a 4 because it contribute good and benefit to our body when we take chicken. Say is one of the source for the protein. It's good for our body, especially for those who going to practice bodybuilder, for example. And that's why we give a 4 rating because we need the chicken.
But not 5, Zahrudin, because it does not.
Because it's also give a slightly disadvantage or negative side to our body because something like oily maybe.
Oily, yes.
So that's all.
Okay,
Thank you.
good. Thank you. Thank you, group number 1. You did a good job. Good on you. Okay, and managed to finish before 5 minutes. That's great. Now let's go to group number 2, cleaning product. That's group number 2.
Yeah. Let me do the introduction first.
Can Faiz? Okay, whenever you're ready.
All right. Can I switch on the video so that I will
Yes,
make it
yes.
clear?
That's
I will
good.
do the explanation to you guys.
Okay.
All right. Actually, we chose cleaning product under. No, actually, we chose Clorox under cleaning product. Clorox.
Of course, we all know Clorox.
I'm actually holding it right now, as you
Yes.
guys can see.
Okay.
Okay. Clorox, about the products. Actually, it's very hazardous, and due to its chemical substance inside this bottle, you should keep it away from children
And animals.
yeah, and animals also. It's not
Yeah.
very good for your health if you
Mhm.
expose this to other human beings and also animals. Okay. Apart from that, these things actually has been used to remove animal stool.
Oh,
Stool.
okay.
Like
Okay.
like let's say we have a cat's drop in front of our house, right? Isn't it? Then we want to remove it with Clorox lah. Use this first, and then you bleach it with Clorox, and then you remove it with another detergent lah. Maybe like soap or substance like that lah. Only then you remove it with washing. Remove it with water.
Okay.
Easily. Okay, that's all.
All right.
And
Okay.
let me pass to Miss Hisham to
Is
talk
it you will
about
cover on
sure, you can turn it on or you can turn it off.
I will cover to first part and also what you like. What did you like?
About Clorox, yes. What you like about Clorox?
Yes, very from then until now, so Clorox very famous during while using that. Very fast to clean anything from the anything.
Yes.
Remove from clothes. So it's good to use Clorox.
It's like magic, right? Everything is
like
suddenly
magic.
disappearing. Yes.
Very fast to clean up.
Yes.
Very fast now. So I pass to my buddy for the third or fourth and last rating.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, number 3, what you didn't like about Clorox.
What I dislike about Clorox is because of the smell. Also, it is not suitable for underage children. And for rating, I will give 3 stars out of, and I will highly recommend this Clorox because the advantages are above all the disadvantages.
Okay, good. So 3 out of 5 stars. Yeah, Haziq?
Yeah.
Do you use a lot of Clorox at home, Haziq?
I only use Clorox whenever I want to clean the toilet.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you, group number 2. Good job. Reviewing Clorox. Okay, something that all of us use. But we do not think about the benefits and the disadvantages of Clorox only until we are giving review now that we're thinking about it. Okay, good job. Now let's go to the last and final group for tonight. Group number 3 on clothing. Okay, group number 3, whenever you're ready, Huda.
Assalamualaikum, everyone. Hi.
Hi.
We are from group 3. We would like to giving a review on this blouse. We just bought this blouse from the Shopee, and the reason we bought this blouse because of it has been viral on the Facebook, and we are going to try. So to know the quality of this blouse, let my friends explain on it.
Okay.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Sharon. I'm from group 3. This blouse is very quality. The measurement is accurate. And the color is very good, very nice. And when we wearing this blouse, we feel very comfortable. And also the price is also very cheap, but the quality is very very good.
You can also say of high quality.
High quality. This I think this we bought the we feel value for the money lah.
Value for money, yes.
And also that's all from my part. I will give to my friend also to allow her to speak also.
Okay, thank you, Sharul.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Shara. Okay, so for my part, that our team review about the product is that only one thing, which is we dislike on the delivery time from the seller. We bought it during sale, Shopee sales, so it kind of understandable because the seller have a lot of order, so she messaged to us that she will have to submit the parcel quite a bit late than usual. So overall, in conclusion, we give 5 star, as the seller also give a good response and give a good service.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Group number 3 on clothing. Thank you for mentioning on how you have reached out to the seller, and given with that also given enough information on the status of the delivery. So these are important things that you should review or should be responded to whenever you're doing an online transaction or online business. Either you're selling the product or you're buying the product. Okay, so we've come to the end of the class. All right. So tonight we've learned about review writing or giving reviews and feedbacks. So anyone has any questions before we call it a night? Does anybody have any questions to ask?
Teacher.
Yeah, Sharul.
Can you advise us how best or how fast can we improve in our English? Especially communication skill, how to talk with people surround us, because the problems of our right now is we are very so shy.
That's a problem. Yes.
To say to the problem, because the shy the big people, actually the shy is a big problem. How to avoid, how to
overcome
these problems?
Okay, so let's just what do we call it? Let's just, not to say brainstorm, but let's just share the main reason that is stopping you from improving or not feeling comfortable using English. For Shahrul, is shyness. What about the rest of you? The number one reason.
I would say probably because of our pronunciation, lacking skills of
pronunciation.
Lacking of pronunciation skills.
Okay, so I'm going to type that very quickly in the chat box. So for Sharul is shyness, for Faiz is pronunciation. What about the rest? What do you think is the main problem that is stopping you? So we've got shyness, pronunciation. What else?
For me, I'm afraid of making mistake in grammar.
Yes, making mistakes, grammar mistakes, yeah, especially. Okay, what about the rest?
Okay, for me, not enough vocab.
Not enough vocab, yes. Not enough vocabulary. Okay. What about Hisham? What do you think is your main problem that's stopping you? What's your main problem? So we've got shyness, pronunciation, grammar, not enough vocab. Apa lagi?
Can I add on first?
Yes, Arudin, please.
So for me, I think shyness and also wrong saying. vocabulary, about the vocabulary.
Wrong vocab, so wrong choice of word, kan?
Yes, wrong choice of word.
Okay.
And that make us sometimes forgot what we want to say.
Forgot what you want to say. Yes, forget what to say. Okay. Ken,
Yeah.
anything else? Yeah.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm Sharul. There's
Yeah.
no, that is not my
Oh,
my name.
Shyness bukan Syarul ya?
Yep. I think for me, I think that I have a very limited platform, the environment to communicate.
To practice, right?
Practice in English. So that is why I choose this online class to see my teacher, my friends, to communicate, to deliver my speech, to build up my confidence, and so there is the very important is to create the environment actually.
Yeah, that's true. You are right. You couldn't be more right. Okay, because the only way we can improve and practice is that if we create the environment where we feel safe and we feel comfortable to make mistakes, to keep on using the language, and slowly the more mistakes we make, the more we learn and the more comfortable we become. So then we would not feel shy even if we were to make mistakes, because we have to remember we are not native speakers. Kita bukan Mak Saleh. So we're bound to make mistakes. But maybe we live in a community or a society that likes to judge a lot. So sometimes maybe we ourselves like to judge a lot. So that's why we tend to feel like, oh, if I were to make mistakes, people will make fun of me. Padahal mungkin sometimes orang macam tak perasan or tak kisah pun, but we probably grow up in such an environment and community, kan? So what can we do to prevent this? What can we do?
Miss, actually, I used to be in the same situation as you stated just now. About the conversation with one of my friends. We did talk about something, but then we have someone who judges.
Yeah.
So that's the nuisance lah. That's one of the nuisance.
Yeah, I think probably growing up, when you were at school, there's this community or this culture where you like to make fun of people, especially when people
No,
speak
actually,
English.
it's about our Malay colleague.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not,
maybe.
especially about our Malay colleagues, because we
Yeah.
are raised in our Malay speaking environment. We are not born and raised in Britain or USA. You mean?
Yeah.
You
So
got what
yeah,
I mean?
that's why it's okay to always make mistakes and practice, instead of because we probably live in a community where if we speak English we are called belagak, or if we speak English we are called tak pandai cakap tapi nak cakap. So this is the kind of mindset that we need to change. So we can start with ourselves. How can we change that? We should always create the opportunity for our own self to speak English. How? What is the best way and the quickest way? Quickest doesn't mean that, by ESO you will improve. No, but the quickest way for you to improve is starting to think in English. Begin by thinking in English. Whenever you want to do something, things as simple as your daily routine, like you nak minum air, so you think to yourself, I am going to go down the stairs and get myself a cup of coffee. But all of this goes inside your mind. So meaning you have trained your mind to think in English. So when your brain or your mind has started using English, then slowly it will come naturally when you're speaking. Because it starts with the brain first. It clicks, something that clicks in the brain, the language part of the brain, then slowly the language will come as you speak. So start by thinking in English, doing simple chore, everyday chore in English. So I'm going to wake up now and take a shower. As simple as that. So that's number one. Number two, always listen to English materials. English radio station, English news, just anything English. So if you feel like movie pun boleh. So when you're watching a movie, for example, do not switch the subtitle to Malay. Turn the subtitle to English, because now we always have the English subtitle as well. So click on the English subtitle so that you'll be able to learn the pronunciation. So you create the space and opportunity for your own self to improve. You sendiri yang create kan. Selain this space, this is one space for us. But remember, the practice needs to happen every day. So when we do not have classes, you create that own opportunity for you. Boleh? Ke?
Thank you, teacher, for your advice. We
Yeah.
hope another 2 months we can improve.
Another 2 months, Hisham. Inshallah. Why 2 months? Is there a specific
Because
time?
only 2 months.
Okay, all right. Inshallah, 2 months. Yeah, 2 months is actually a very long time. So if in 2 months, every day you do whatever I've mentioned, think in English. Number 1, think in English. Number 2, listen to everything English. So dua ni dulu. And then once you are comfortable, you speak. Then it will be okay.
Teacher, Miss
Yeah.
Aimee.
Yeah. Yes, Faiz.
I'm actually having problems with the tenses.
Tenses, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, tenses are complicated. I have to
differentiate
admit.
how to use it, whether in present or past. You got what I mean or not?
I know. Okay,
Yes.
let's look at tenses next week. Shall we look at tenses next week? Since I know it's a very confusing matter and there's a lot of rules involving tenses. But one thing about speaking, we do not have to be so occupied or so bogged down by grammar. Okay, as long as you can make meaning, as long as meaning is there, you should not worry too much about grammar when you are speaking lah. Oh, sorry. Okay, unless you're having or you're taking an exam or you are required to sit for a certain speaking examination or writing examination, yes, grammar is important. But if you just want to improve your English slowly, we look at meaning first, and then slowly we improve our grammar. Okay, Ken?
Okay, sure.
All right. So I hope all of you do not give up. Please do not give up. Keep on learning English. It's very important to learn English. It's very important to allow yourself to be able to make mistakes and learn from the mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes and create that space for yourself and for your family, especially if you have young children. Create that space for your children and for yourself to communicate in English. Okay. All right, inshallah, I think I'm going. Sharul, is that okay?
Okay, thank you very much, teacher.
Okay. All right. So inshallah, I will be seeing all of you next week. And perhaps we can talk about tenses a bit, not too much into it, but just a bit on tenses, then how we are going to use them in different situations. Okay. All right. Have a good week, everybody. We'll
Thank you,
see you
teacher.
in 1 week time, inshallah. Take
Yeah.
care and bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Okay. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Okay. See you.
Salam,
Bye.
thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.